Well, he's the Australia's Got Talent winner who's found himself caught up in an age-old con, the van scammers who roam the streets trying to offload what they say are top-quality products at rock-bottom prices.
When Mark Vincent became famous, the hi-fi hustlers sang. They jumped on his fame, slightly changing his name. That's Mark with a C. The rest is just a full-blown lie.
Developed in Italy.
Should say China, shouldn't
it? We know it's made in China.
Bullies, wherever you are, there's nothing you can do to me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Vincent.
Bullies out, rip-off merchants in. The 2009 Australia's Got Talent winner has seen his name caught up in a scam, selling dodgy stereo equipment around the country. Of course, he has nothing to do with it. Fair Trading says after Mark hit the headlines, manufacturers in China went into action.
Complete rip-off.
Complete rip.
Well, these people are opportunists.
Entertainment reporter Peter Ford says it's a new low in ripping off an Australian artist's name and hard work.
And what they've seized upon is Mark Vincent's name as a young singer. They think of it as purity, clarity. That clearly is the concept that they want to pass on with these dodgy speakers they're selling.
They're selling them in car parks and back streets. You might have been approached. It's highly likely because they're roving the country, raking in the big bucks. And don't they love gloating about it? A cheeky grin and a fistful of dollars from a photographic trophy wall. $50 bills, hundreds, all amounting to tens of thousands of dollars, skimmed from vulnerable punters. These photos from just one warehouse office where these guys are trained up to push the con. This is the con unfolding in a car park. Two men trying to sell to a target who is actually an undercover agent. They'll often say the goods are stolen, so the buyer is less likely to tell the police after discovering they've been ripped. The seller produces a magazine to ramp up the hustle. And here's a copy of the magazine published by the company behind the hustle. It's pretty slick. Everything inside backs up the salesman's claims about what he's trying to sell. But the whole thing is a lie.
All these books here, the user manuals.
Yeah.
And there's a Rothdale one. Right, have a look at that.
So we've got
Symphony Orchestra, Rothdale.
Right.
Everything else?
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Just change the names, all this is the same, and you open it up.
If you can put that together with their instructions, good luck.
As luck would have it, when Fair Trading went calling on a warehouse, they unearthed one of the biggest conmen's caves in the country. Up to 6,000 boxes of hi-fi equipment, all made and shipped from China. Shonky speakers, amps, projectors and Blu-ray players.
Would you just please sit down there and would you read the notes?
Senior Fair Trading investigator Alan White says the scam comes with plenty of dirty tricks.
2 lumps of cement to give it the weight. Don't do anything for the amplifier, just gives it weight.
So if I'm trying to buy it out the back of a van, and I'm giving it some, a bit of that, as we all tend to do.
If you've got cement in it, you're going to think it's a high-end piece of equipment. The heavier the weight, the better the drivers in the amplifier.
There's even a dodgy website dedicated to Mark Vincent's stereo equipment. You'd reckon they'd spell Tokyo, right? You wonder how on earth this junk even makes it into the country.
No markings on the plug, unauthorised, can't use it.
It's part of an international group of conmen, part of organised crime.
New South Wales Fair Trading Minister Anthony Roberts says controls at Australia's ports need to be tighter.
The federal government needs to invest more money in customs to make sure that this sort of equipment is stopped at the borders.
In the meantime, don't invest in a Mark Vincent stereo. You'll get more joy out of the album.